O-Matic made it.
Welcome to Open-Minded Combos with your boy O-Matic, and on this podcast we go over freelance life, the ups and downs, smiles and frowns, personal experience, and personal opinions. And if you guys haven't already and would love to, go ahead and follow me on at the O-Matic Project on Instagram. That's at the O-Matic Project on Instagram. We have a few things to go over, so let's just get right into the conversation. So we have a viewer submit a question, and he asked, "What was the best place freelance has taken me, and the worst?" And honestly, I feel like there's more good when it comes to freelancing. I know I've been talking about like the negatives when it comes to clients, when it comes to just the energy that it brings in the beginning, but I would never change this life for anything. This is my career. This is what I love to do, and I love this lifestyle, honestly. And I feel like what it took me or where it took me was just a bunch of places, and that's the dope part. I do a lot of real estate work, and in there I get to see some amazing spots, man, like really dope spots, and I always talk about those. So I think the most expensive place I've landed in was like 6.5 million, and boy, damn, that thing was beautiful. It was overlooking, you pretty much had your own private little beach. You would go in, all glass, very 007 style, and you would go in and you can look over the side, and there's like a walkway down because you're like on a hill, and go down, of course, seeing the ocean, and you have your own little beach right there. Wild, right? And I'm like, dude, like, I want this. Probably never happened, but man, these people were living good. What sucked about that though is there was no videography, there was no photography, nothing. They did not let you take anything. So I had my gear with me, and I was with the client at the time, and they were like, well, like this shoot was a bust, but let's just go enjoy ourselves and check out this area. Fire, so fire. Yeah, I worked with a lot of people. A lot of social media influencers, which is pretty cool. But my favorite, personal favorite, and I was able to work with them, and now they're re-blowing up. So I'm so glad to see that happening for them, is Gecko Hawaii. So the clothing brand, remember from the 90s? So fire. I got laced up. They gave me a shirt. They gave me shorts. They gave me a hat. They gave me everything. They really hooked it up. Much love to them. But yeah, I think I caught him out in the San Diego Fair. It's in Carlsbad, right? I forgot. But either way, it was there. I saw the booth. I just said, screw it, I'm going to ask, are you guys down to create a video, for advertisement or, social media, whatever? And the owner was there, and he's like, of course, heck yeah. So I did like a little interview thing for him, and yeah, set it up real quick, sent it right over, I think next day, and they threw it up, and it was really cool, man. Now they're popping. They have riffraff on their squad, and they have professional photographers, professional videographers, and it's good to see them grow. And that like motivates me, that inspires me. And it's like, dude, like I was there in the beginnings, and look at them now. Your boy pushing. And that's such a big positive when you work in this field, is you get to see people you've worked with grow. And my favorite thing about this whole job is helping people grow their business, social media marketing. So, from the beginnings to the tops, I always get to either be in it or view it, and it's dope. Big shout outs to a client of mine. She's out there kicking butt, man. I went and actually shot for her. She's a boxer, and we went to Olympic tryouts. That was really dope. My first travel gig, and we went, and it was amazing. Met amazing people, but then she didn't make it. She lost. But then that transitioned to her whole like mentality. Her drive was really in a different direction, in a positive way. She went ahead and took a leap into UFC. And she actually recently had her debut, like I think like a month ago or something like that. And she actually won her debut. So she had her whole little interview. It was all good energy. And I was watching it on ESPN Plus. That's insane. So congrats to her. And yeah, there's just there's a lot of good. There's so much good that comes from it. Really cool experiences for sure. And yeah, I bring on some more. So if you guys need any videos, whatever it might be, bring it on. If you guys want to collaborate, bring it on. Let's do it. And I honestly miss just collaborating, shooting a ton of videos every day. But this pandemic really slowed my personal business down. It's no biggie. I'm not sour about it. I'm just frustrated. I have so much like creativity in me that I want to just spew out. I'm ready to shoot, but just how things are right now. Of course, being very patient. And that's what I feel like the freelance life took me in the worst ways, because I know that was the second part to that question, was like, what was the worst places it took me? And I feel like it's not necessarily like an actual spot or like the gigs or whatever. It's the people it brings in and the energy and just the frustrations, the stress behind it. That's what it brings. That's the biggest negative, I feel. I don't really see myself landing anywhere where I'm like, oh, I don't want to be here, or man, this is sketch. I feel like that's most of us creators out there, like freelance photographers, videographers, people who have expensive gear. Yeah, I've always heard horror stories where people are like, yeah, I'm going to a gig or whatever, or I'm walking back from a shoot, and boom, there's somebody that just jumps them or whatever and swoops all their gear, all of it. They lose thousands of dollars of gear, and that backpack is my life. Has my laptop, has my everything, both cameras. It has my drones. Sometimes it has everything. So your boy need to get, I don't know. I have to make sure I'm just more careful. But when it comes to where it takes me in the bad ways, it's just that it's more energy. The people, we already talked about bad clients. So mostly that, honestly. There's no real negative in my book. I find it all great. Like, I love what I do. When I get gigs or when I collaborate with amazing people, I just glow, honestly. And I miss the constant interaction, face to face, having meetings. I miss it. But for now, it's just how it's going to be. It's going to be a little slowed down. But momentum's going to be picking up soon. And I'm going to start laying ground in other spots. So you guys stay tuned. There's crazy stuff coming. But I hope this information helped somebody out there. I appreciate every single one of you. And once again, if you guys aren't following me already and would love to, at the O-Matic Project on Instagram. That's at the O-Matic Project on Instagram. But that's it for this episode. Thank you so much once again for watching, listening, and supporting. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Pow.
O-Matic made it.